Dear Italy adventurers and Globetrotting gourmets, we wanted you to explore Italy with us, just not virtually, but in reality. So join Migrations Travel for La Dolce Vita as we explore Italy and Croatia in May 2022. We'll be fully escorted with pre- and post-cruise options for additional unique experiences and enjoyment. From the eternal city of Rome to the romance of Venice, come and explore with Migrations Travel and leave the details to us. We'll start this journey in Rome with 12-day lakes, castles, wine, culture, and cuisines of Italy. Style, splendid food and drink, elegant architecture, and picturesque scenery abound on this alluring journey that connects sophisticated Rome, Tuscany, Milan, with the splendors of the Italian lakes and Venice. Witness the lands that inspired some of the world's great art, sample the wines, and savor Italy's finest offerings on a breezy itinerary that will never feel rushed. We'll then cruise around Italy's boot, experience the legacies of civilizations during a fascinating 8-day cruise with Viking Ocean, circumnavigating Italy between Venice and Rome. Discover the magnificent Amalfi Coast from Naples and visit Messina's Sicily's cultural crossroads. Hear the echoes of ancient Greece and witness the beauty of Puglia and Bari. Explore Croatia's oldest coastal towns. An overnight in Venice lets you immerse yourself in Italy's most romantic city. At the end of the cruise, you can continue your adventure with a 4-day tour in undiscovered Italy, Abruzzo, one of the best-kept secrets of Italy, a region that offers amazing food, wine, authentic experiences, art, culture, and a striking landscape. Space is limited, and we hope to hear from you soon. Our partner in Italy, Vincenzo, will now escort you on our pre- and post-journey.
Welcome everybody, and many thanks to Migrations Travel for giving me the opportunity to take you to a 10-minute trip to Italy tonight. My name is Vincenzo and I am Dana's and Helga's travel partner in Italy. Together, we have prepared for 2022 a once-in-a-lifetime tour to Italy that starts in Rome and ends in Venice, before a cruise ship across the Mediterranean Sea, as well as a post-cruise tour to one of the least beaten track regions of Italy, and yet one of the most fascinating and authentic, Abruzzo, a region in central Italy that is nestled among snow-capped mountains and striking sandy beaches. The tour starts in Rome at Palazzo Naiadi, a 5-star hotel in the heart of the city, which will be our home for the first few days. Welcome to the Eternal City, sacked, burned to the ground, and rising resplendent. Among the first visits, the Vatican City and its acclaimed museums that we will enter early in the morning before the opening to the general public. We will explore St. Peter's Square and its soaring basilica, and of course the Sistine Chapel, Michelangelo's masterpiece, a vision that is bound to remain planted in everybody's heart forever. Those who have already been to the Vatican City can opt to explore the Galleria Borghese, that houses works of beauty without equals, such as paintings by Titian and Caravaggio, as well as sculptures by Canova and Bernini, including the historical stunning gardens. But Italy and Rome are synonymous of great food and wine as well, so why not marveling at an authentic cacio and pepe pasta dish, a specific Roman recipe, simple but so tasty. Our Roman adventure continues with the ancient beating heart of Roman society, the Roman Forum and the Colosseum, Rome's huge amphitheater that accommodated over 50,000 spectators, where gladiators prepared for the battle. Or, eventually, a guided stroll in the lively Trastevere neighborhood. Here, we will also learn about the tradition of the Italian evening aperitivo, as the locals do. We wave goodbye to Rome and then start our exploration of Italy driving north. Our first stop will be Siena, where we will soak up the medieval flavor of the city on a walking tour that includes the Piazza del Campo, the Palazzo Pubblico, and the colorful marble-clad cathedral with the amazing and unique Piccolomini library with works of Pinturicchio. Then off to the Chianti and into the luxurious Castello di Spaltenna, our home for the few next days. Rolling hills, good food fit for the gods, and Dolce Vita are the ingredients of our stay here. We will experience authentic Italian style as we get lost in the beauty of the Tuscan hillside, enjoying cellar visits and wine tastings at renowned wine estates such as Badia a Coltibuono. We will explore authentic hilltop villages, small towns made of stone and bricks, breathing the scents of spring and of the Mediterranean vegetation, olive trees, vineyards, cypress. Our castello hosts one of the most celebrated Michelin-starred restaurants. Chef Stelios will be happy to take us on a wonderful journey across his delicious culinary extravagance. Grand, elegant, and refined, just 3 words that spring to mind when we think of Tuscany's crowning glory: Florence. And of course, Michelangelo's David, probably the most perfect sculpture that has ever been created on earth. But it's now time to continue our journey. Our next destination is Bologna. Seat of the most ancient university in the Western world, Bologna is a city with an intense cultural life and an intriguing historical legacy. We will step into the stunning anatomical theater, one of the most ancient in the world, dating back to almost 5 centuries ago. Then off to Milan, beating heart of Italy's fashion, lifestyle, and finance, the coexistence of modernity and tradition, for sure, the fastest changing city of Italy. Here is preserved Leonardo's Last Supper, a work of art commissioned by the Duke of Milan in 1495, still considered one of the most important pieces of art ever. From the hustle and bustle of the city to the peaceful Lake Como for a private boat excursion that unveils some of Como's most illustrious addresses, from the Casino Royale movie set of Villa del Balbianello to Villa d'Este. And then the delightful town of Bellagio, wonderfully built at the crossing of 2 lake arms. The final destination is Venice, Piazza San Marco, called by Napoleon the most elegant drawing room in Europe. A private gondola ride will take us across the Grand Canal, underneath the Rialto Bridge, and across the most elegant palaces of the floating city. We will also discover the gourmet side of Venice on a walking tour of its bakery, filled with locals at any time of the day to taste cicchetti or small bites with a glass of local wine, deep-fried mozzarella cheese, gorgonzola, calamari, artichoke hearts, and crostini, small toasted bread with a topping. A private excursion to Murano will reveal the ancient tradition of glassmaking dating back to the 13th century. Finally, we will cap off our journey strolling the colorful island of Burano before embarking our cruise ship.
Immerse yourself in the wonders of Italy on this spectacular 8-day voyage from Rome with Viking. Naples is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, where the pizza is authentic and the attractions epic, including the ruins of UNESCO-listed Pompeii. Heading south, you arrive on the Isle of Sicily and the picturesque cliff-top town of Messina, gateway to majestic Mount Etna and the historic enclave of Taormina. Crotone on the Adriatic coast of Calabria is an unspoiled gem of castles and cathedrals, a quaint old town and fascinating archaeological sites. While Bari, located in the Puglia region, boasts a pedestrian-friendly medieval old town with castles and prehistoric wonders, including the Trulli houses of Alberobello. A brief diversion from Italy takes you across the Adriatic to Croatia and the charming port of Šibenik, whose famous Renaissance cathedral is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. At the top of the Adriatic lies the Venetian lagoon, your final destination. Enjoy the scenery on deck as your ship sails into Venice for 2 wonderful days amongst the canals, palazzos, and museums.
Upon arrival at Civitavecchia, we will set out on a fascinating adventure to explore Abruzzo, one of the best kept secrets of Italy. A region that includes lakes, the Adriatic coastline, national parks, imposing mountain ranges, UNESCO heritage sites, some of the most beautiful medieval towns of the country, and an eclectic and diverse cuisine. The first destination will be L'Aquila, its capital, that has undergone serious damage from the major 2009 earthquake and that still preserves a very peculiar charm. Santo Stefano di Sessagno will be our base for exploring the region. The village is a classic example of an Italian medieval hill town with perimeter wall encircling houses and square. Despite its decline in the 60s and 70s, the village has gone through a conservative plan or restoration to bring the village back to life and to welcome tourists without sacrificing Santo Stefano's identity. We will have the chance to visit some of the most breathtaking small towns, such as Castel del Monte or Roccacalacio, 2 examples of the architectural finesse of the region's building traditions. But we will also meet the experts that take Abruzzo all over the world, such as a local pecorino cheesemakers. And of course, we will take part in a hands-on cooking class at the home of a local family to put in practice the delicious recipes that we will have the chance to taste along our trip. In Abruzzo, there are hidden gems such as the Santa Maria Assunta Church that preserves an astonishing fresco cycle that is considered the Sistine Chapel of the Apennines. When it comes to wine, Abruzzo is famous for its red Montepulciano d'Abruzzo, produced with the Montepulciano grape, which is different from the Sangiovese grape used to make the Tuscan Vino Nobile di Montepulciano. On our last day, we will meet a local lady and learn about the weaving traditions of this region, before capping off our expedition with a festive farewell dinner right in the central square of the village to toast to the region, a world away from modern Italy. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you again, Dana and Helga from Migration Travel, for your partnership, and I look forward to seeing you all in Italy.